We will check the fee. Waiting for MV. Okay, we check.
Sorry, but we are not.
We're not.
The same thing happened last time, bro.
Let me. Let's take him. No, we're live. We're live. Let's check the cam.
Look, we're in menu view. I'm checking two devices.
Yes, I see myself now walking away. Okay. The face cam, we moved it. Is it again? Is it fine?
Yes, it's fine. It's fine. A little bit up.
A little bit up.
Yes. Now perfect. Perfection.
Perfect. Everything again. Okay. Sorry for the miscommunication, but there is a delay sometimes, and that confuses us. That was happening the last time, and again, but now we know it. Now we know it. So, the mediums. I've had a discussion with someone, and he asked why you need professional art supplies, and the only reason why you do need professional art supplies is because you want to have it safe against UV, acids, stuff like that. That's the only reason. If it comes to drawing and you want to draw for fun, for learning, yeah, you can go, as we say, to the HEMA and buy their pencils. It's fine. Even the pencils you find in your office works fine. So today I have printing paper, just out of the printer, 80 grams, as we all know. I have a professional HB here, but it's a very bad one, you see. So yeah, actually you should throw it away. But to keep the challenge, an HB pencil like you find in your office, broken and everything, can we draw with this? The second option is the professional choice. We have three kind of pencils with three different softness and hardness, and a very nice rolled cold pressed paper with flowers in it, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's just a professional paper. Yes, as I would use in my professional drawings. So it's up to you. Which one will it be? Which one will it be? And while you decide in the chat which one it will be, I go over the other supplies that I always have. The electric eraser. Love it. The brush to get rid of all the dust. Soft eraser just to get into the corners and the shapes I want. We've got my famous bridge, so I can put it over the paper without smudging. Very nice. But if the bridge is too big or too clumsy, we have the stick. I put it down and I can rest on it and draw. So, and I forgot my electric eraser, so some people will be happy because they missed the noise. But I will do it with the classical, so we will see. And this time I brought my glasses, also very pretty. So, everything is sharp now. That's nice. Okay, so what does the chat have to say? Let me see. Let me get this one a little bit closer. I can't. Thank you. So, what will it be? What will it be? Okay. Now, I'm going for the challenge. So we save the professional for the professionals. Today we are going old school, difficult. I'm taking 2 sheets of paper, one underneath and one above, because the table here has a little bit of a texture, so to get it not too much, I will put down one paper underneath, the rest I will leave. Something like this. Let's sharpen this. Oh, guys! Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Oh, this will be a challenge! This will be a challenge! It breaks in the machine. It breaks in the machine, in the sharpener. Woohoo! I did it. I said it myself. So I gotta prove it. So let's do the random box. We start with a flower. A flower. I already have pencil wood on my paper. So let's see, a flower. We need to start somewhere. Let's see, make a shape here. What a flower would be. And base here with my elbow. Get a general shape of the flower. Even een beetje schudden, a little bit shaking. So let's see. That was the door. You see here. So then it comes out of here a little bit, it comes out of here a little bit. This one comes out of here. This one. Yeah. Something like this. Comes towards us, and then we'll go down here, somewhere like here. I noticed that my hand is a little bit sweaty, and especially with thin paper like this, put on gloves or just fold a printing paper, put it underneath your hand, and that keeps everything nice and smooth while you're drawing. But as always, I set up a little bit of the flower, like where I want it. So, let's see if we can make it a little bit dangerous. Yeah, something like this. I think we can work with this. Let's see. First intention was way bigger, but everything is out of my head, so I have no reference. I just drawing. And guys, I love it. Really. Today it was a rushy day, and I sit down and now, how long are we in? 10 minutes? And I feel more relaxed already. Really, the sauna is not even that relaxing as this drawing. So, get a little bit of shades here, so we have a little bit more. I need where we are working. I keep everything light because, as we know, we will add more things. So we need to be able to get it removed again. And maybe if you followed the previous ones, where I draw with very soft pencils, I could do this big circular up and horizontal move and get a very easy shape. But as you can see now, I need more time and more pressure. But if I press too hard, how harder your pencil is, how harder it is to remove. So keep that in mind. But we're in the office, so we only have an office pencil. Like this. And I scribble a little bit. I move my circles, horizontal circles, just to give a little bit of impressions of where light coming from, where the flower is. And yes, you can see difference between mediums. And for those who have a little bit more experience with drawing can probably tell that it's just not as easy as a 4B pencil, what I mostly use. Really hard pressure here to get that nice dark, at least as dark as we could. Let's draw here a little bit. I don't want to lose this very strong dangerous twig of the flower. I like it. Okay, let's do this for now. Before we go to the next one, is there any questions in the chat? Oh, it's quiet today in the chat. Aww. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them, and yeah, I try to explain them as good as I can. If there are no questions, I take a sip of tea. Cheers. Let's see what comes out now. What will it be? What will it be? 7. 7. So we're going to draw all 7 murders out of the movie 7. How sounds that? No, it's too much. That's too much. You people will fall asleep. 7. So we're thinking of typography. We could do that. Just draw in a nice looking 7. So let's see. Let's drop it a little bit in the flower. Let me draw the 7 like I want to have it to the lucky number 7. Smashing. A beautiful flower. Like it's a hammer. So that comes out here. Here we have a little bit flower. Let's give that a little bit of depth so we can see. and brush it all off. What we're going to do. Are we going to make it like with a texture? Or should we? Let's see if we can. Do something funny with it. So I brush pretty hard on the pencil, knowing that every line that I put down now, I cannot remove. And the nice thing about those harder pencils is you can draw way longer without sharpening it. So if you want to practice, it's really good. I don't know what those are, but it's a shape that I draw very, I don't know, I feel attracted to it recently. I draw it a lot. Maybe I try to find my inner yin and yang. Who knows? You hear it, right? It's not something you want. But therefore, this drawing is never meant to stay, because this paper is not acid free, so we feel evil tonight. I don't know, but this 7 doesn't look that lucky. This kind of type of horns to me. Like there is a struggle today. See if I can. Okay. Yeah, it's I digged it really up out of a really old drawer with old pencils. funny. Never thought that I would use those pencils. Once more. Hey, reuse. Better for the environment. Go here. And you can see that by using your pencil differently to get another texture, you can give objects different life, different impression, although you use just one and the same pencil. So, is the answer, do you need expensive gear to draw? No. If your intention is to become the new Picasso, yes, then you need to. Because would you buy a Ferrari that you know that after 100 kilometers it will fall apart? I won't. So, and this. Uh-oh. I thought I gave the flower a little bit more shape, but here's the proof that you cannot remove it completely. It's getting lighter, but it's never Now. I think it's time to see if there are any questions from people, or that we can add another objective. Let's see. I don't know. Is my chat here quiet or is it really quiet? It's just very quiet. Let me open the chat again. Well, no, I'm lost my full chat completely. And that's for an IT guy. Okay, I will wait for my support. I need to hang over cameras and lines and everything. And okay, welcome to the chat. Okay. Oh. Okay. I get some love. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. For now, I don't see the chat. Maybe we will get some more. We took time to introduce another one. So, what will it be? Block. Block. Okay. So, how would we going to do this? A block. So let's see. Maybe this time, because now I didn't introduce it, but I still have my ruler. So can we see if we can box this do we want to have a little bit of perspective into it? Let's put this one here, I think, but I cannot move here, so I can't. So if I use this, then I need to box it in here. Let's give it a little bit of something like this. Can we make this work? If we go into C, we're looking up here, looking up there, that means that my ends of the box can be somewhere here. Yes. So we can use this as the first window. Like that. If this one is going that way, then you want this one a little bit closer like this. But that means it goes through our box. We don't want that. Or our rows. So we want it a little bit like here. Then let's see. make this a little bit. If I have this one here, then I'll go with it. That one goes also that way. Like that. And a little bit like this one. And that one disappears into the far distance. Then I want to see if I can cut the flower into the block. Do you follow me, guys? Or get it too difficult now? So I want to see what's the middle here. And then I see that I want to cut the flower going. Do I get now the flower goes behind the 7, and what I'm deciding now is if I want to make this flower look like it goes into the brick block, whatever, and that means that 7 never can before going in front of the flower, because the flower ends before ends in the block, and the 7 is so I think I just want to cut it off here. So I keep it a little bit in, like that. It's a big decision, but let's see if we can do this. Block. And this one is straight here. Exactly that. Just eat a little bit more of this flour. Oh, sorry. Okay, then what would be nice in this block? It's a little bit off, but maybe it just disappears here. Let me see. I need to do this differently. I don't like it. Like that. Like that. like that. That means that this is going that way. But that here we have this one going over here, coming from behind here, like that. That meaning that this one, I don't know if we can see it. Yes, it will appear here. So let's see which lines we need, and we make those pretty heavy. That's one. That's two. Three. Michael, you need to put the paper underneath your hand. Oh yeah, that's right also. Like that. Do we need more? Let me see this. What I sometimes do, what I want to do, let me explain what I want to do, because otherwise you cannot follow my brain maybe. I want to use a couple of lines to indicate a block, nothing more. So to visualize this, I want to see if I need more lines of the block to express the block, and when it's not a block. So when I'm squeezing my eyes a little bit and look through my eyelashes, I can disappear the light lines and I can tell if there is looking like a block or not. So in this case we need one more, maybe two more lines, and that's this one. Too light. Let's move the thickness. Okay. Squeezing my. Yeah. And we need this one here. Give me a little bit sharper point. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised how this pencil is behaving. I'm squeezing right. Yes. And this is all we need, I think, for a block. Let's clean this up a little bit. I don't remove it completely, the big lines, and leave some intact because maybe we need a little bit more, and at the finishing touch I will remove the last ones, but there are some that we definitely not need anymore. I think we're there. Pick up a couple of what guys you think? A block? An ID of a block? An ID of a block. Okay. So let's see. Let's do another one. What will it be? What will it be? How can it be? There are two. I didn't know. No, yeah. Block is a block. So let's make another block and see if we can make it even more weird. What the problem is, what I'm thinking is to make a block going again through everything, but I need something in front of here. That doesn't work because I don't think I can remove those lines completely. Or should we go something like this and mirror, and we keep it light? So yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay, my idea is we have a block that is standing like, I cannot really show, but it's standing like, so we're going to make the same kind of block and put it here. And maybe, I don't know yet, but maybe I will use the lines that I almost disappear here to use there. And then together, it's 2 blocks or is it 1 block? That's how we, yeah. Let me draw this one a little bit better in again, because I removed it a little bit too much. Okay. So then we need a middle line. That will go here. That looks messy in my eyes, so I remove this fold. not correct. Yes, it is. I think I will turn it upside down for myself. So it makes a little bit more sense. Means that here the block starts. That means that at this height I use the borders of the paper as my guide in this case, and that's the front, and here is also the front. Need to get the height here, then we need this height here. And we need this one here. And normally I have other bigger rulers and levels and everything to do this, but we have just the office supplies, so we are already happy that we found a ruler in our drawer. Well, what will be here? 4. What will be here? This is 47. Take the right line. That ends here. $30, $35 and a little bit. Then this one is 4. How can it be such nice round numbers down here? This one is... You gotta be kidding me. I do everything out of the top of my head. No, okay, 31. 31. This one is a little bit off, right? Okay. Now I need to keep my head with it because it's a nice trick, but you can lose your head with it because this one goes to that one. This one gets I wasn't there yet. That one gets there. Hey, I'm missing that one. That one there. That one there. There. Okay. Line this up. Okay. This up. Okay, line this up. But this one feels stronger than that one. Why is that? Something is off on this side, I see. This one is 12. This one is 12. It's weird. 12. 12. That one is for closer by. This one is 4. This one is 4. Got it. Yes, yes, yes. Here. You see how... But first you try it light so you can remove it. And with this trick, by using a middle line and measure every corner, you can easily replicate a mirror image. Get a little bit messy with lines here, but we'll clean it up later. Like that. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Make it a little bit more clear for you people as well. Like that. So now we need that point. So this is the middle, and that point is 11. Do I say that correctly? No, I don't say that correctly. It's 7 and a bit. Let's make it 7. At the same height, horizontal. Right here. Then we can do the same here. This is 8, so it's 16. We have this one, and now you see that I just, this is 26 and a bit, 26 and a bit, same height please, and that one, come on. Now more secure you do this, how better it is. Then I'm only missing this corner, and that is 31. What it means here? No, this is not horizontal. This is horizontal. 31. will be here. That's weird corner. That's too. Let's see. 31. 31. Again at the same point. This one is 3.5. You will never guess. I took the wrong one. So this one is at this height here, so that will be there. Even better. And that means that on this level we get here, and then it was 31, 36, that's there. Yeah, that's on the right corner. So let's connect those. And then we have this corner, this is 28. Now please stay as you are. 28 and 28. My brain doesn't want to calculate, I'm sorry. No, that's perfect. Okay. No. No. That's there. Yeah. And then that's correct. Yeah. But in my opinion, it needs to go that way. And it doesn't. This point is here. 16, 32. Yes, that's the place where I need to go. That's the place where I need to go. Like that. And then we take this one as well, and that is 8, so that is 6, no, 13, 26. There, yeah. It should be. Let's see if this is working, because yes, this is difficult. And then it's that point, so yeah, that's how I want it. Okay, so this outer corner we don't have, so we will take this one. Then this one doesn't have it. We don't have the other side. then this corner we don't have on the other side. Okay, like that. Like that. Then we have that. This one we have. This one we don't. This one we don't. So meaning that this one we got, but that one we don't. No. This one we got. Then we have this one on the outside we have as well. We do this one. I'm going to make it a little bit straighter because I feel like it's a little bit better. Yeah, that feels. Because we need to guess a little bit for this here, so this one we have, this one we have. Then the inner sides we have the inner one, but not the outer one. So, and let's take a little break, and I get back to you in 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, sorry about that small break, but there was a small emergency for my director. So, but he's on his way now, and everything will be get solved, I guess. So, and let's see, where were we with the drawing? So everything is correctly. Okay, okay. No. Seems everything is working. Let me put. Now I have the printing paper, so let me see this a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Put the mouse the paper on the mouse. So let's see, where were we? We have that line, but we don't have that line, so we are going to put this one in. That one in the back, how we did one, this one closed. Yeah, we have this one in the back. We have this one we don't have. Let's do it like this. I think we got it. I'm looking through my eyelashes again. Oh, I think I like it. I think I like it. This will be a long erasing. And check, double check. Yes. Oh, sometimes it's just at the end, but we just pull it out a little bit, put it back again, and we keep going. La, 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 la. And maybe I used more lines that I really needed for myself, but I also want you to see it and understand how I build things, so you have an idea of how you can do it at home as well. We don't use this one. We don't use this one. Even my battery of my eraser thinks like, I want some new juice. It's not as fast anymore. Now, let's clean this whole thing up. Let me get to this a little go. Yeah, I think something like this. So yeah, I think something like this. So let's see, what time is it? That is 20. Okay. Are we up for one more? Of course we are. Of course we are. I am. That's the most important part. As long as you have joy in what you're doing, it's fun. It's really fun. So, now we've got a lucky number 7, and we've got so lucky that we, out of all the papers and words, we picked two times the same. So let me see, what will it be? A tail. In the first episode we had as well a tail, and then I made a brace. But a tail can be something else. How are we going to add a tail here in this drawing? That's a pretty tough one. Pretty tough one. I think we should do something here for sure. So what if we already have, that is, those blocks are some kind of portal, I think. So what if we look behind this portal? So we cannot see more than this part. So we need to get that one back a little bit. Thank God I can see it, because it's never fully erased, but I can tell on the camera that you cannot see it probably. So that means we have here, and then we have here, let me see. Can we just make it a little bit bigger? I need that other line as well here. Let me see where it goes. It goes here. I kinda should make a cross so I know what the middle is. and sentient beings. Can you already tell what we're drawing? Kind of tell. I thought about a ponytail, but from a real pony. So let's say it's a pretty a horse from the royal guards or something, or at least a horse that is in some kind of parade. So it has some nice bands here to hold, to make it a little bit pretty. Like that. This is really nicely brushed, so we're really going into it. I need a sharper point, so I'm mistreating my pencil again. I'm really surprised how it behaves on the fractures and the bad wood and then it gets out of here. Oh, I forgot to remove. I thought like. something is not really falling in place here. I'm trying to. Is also depth, but somehow it's flat. Here there's this horseshoe that we don't want to make it too obvious that it's too much detail. It's really about the pony. Till the ponytail. This is also coming from there. Out of a portal, there comes the head of a pony with a ponytail. You see, the magic appears on the paper when you start to draw. There's always a story to tell. Always a story to tell. Just don't know what to do, where I want to go with this body shape, because horses are really difficult. And to be honest, I need just a reference for this. I found something that I cannot draw out of my hand. But just let it. Let's clean it up a little bit. Maybe I'm more happy when it's a little bit more cleaned up. Sometimes removing is also drawing. I think I just want to lose this part because it just doesn't feel right. I think that's the problem. A little bit going off here, like that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So let's redraw this line. I think this is I think we're finishing up here. I don't know, this flower started nice, but a little bit more, so it will be a little bit more to the something like this. I think this is it. I will sharpen my points like that. And today is 30, so let's put it here. 30, 04, 2, 2, 5. Here we go. And we'll use a spray. I will do it behind me because of this. I'll protect it a little bit with a spray. And I think we will wrap it up for now. Face cam. And I put off my glasses. Thank you, sentient beings, for joining me this evening. You can find me also on Instagram, m.v.bucks, and on Facebook, same handles. And if you want more information about lifelines or about my art, or you want to get in contact with me, best way to do it is go to my website, mvbucks.com. And yeah, see you all next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.